everyone. As you know, today when I am filming this is the big day. It's November 13th and the Divergent trailer came out today. I watched it with my friend Jess. We watched it live, and the funny thing is when we actually watched it, we didn't realize that we missed like the first minute of it. So we were like, this is fabulous, oh my gosh. We were like flipping out. All our friends were looking at us like, you need to get live. But then I got home and I got to watch the whole thing, and oh my good golly, jeebies, this movie looks fantastic. I don't want to say that it looks better than Harry Potter, but it looks better than Harry Potter. And I really needed this after all the Allegiant feels. I haven't even read the book, but I'm just so crushed and heartbroken. And I know everyone's like, don't blame Veronica, but it's just, there could have been a better ending. Back to the Divergent trailer. If you haven't seen it, I suggest you go watch it now, because unfortunately I am using Windows Movie Maker and it does not give me any of those like fancy screen grabs where I can put the video here or here while I talk, or like dissect every scene. But I will try and throw in some pictures of the scene, but they'll like cut through my video, so unfortunately you won't be able to see me talking and see the picture at the same time, because I'm too cheap to buy real editing software. So yeah, now that hopefully you've gone and watched the trailer, like I told you to, do it. Let's talk about it. Alright, so what to start? It's so fabulous and fantastic. Oh my gosh. So first of all, I like that the trailer is centered around Trish. Yes, Tobias is a main character in it, but it is clearly Trish's story. She is in like the first like minute and a half maybe before Tobias even shows up, and we get to see the hair cutting scene, which, oh my good golly gracious, I'm so excited. That looks fabulous. Her mom, oh, who plays her mom? Natalie Judd, maybe Natalie Judd. Yeah, her mom looked really good, and I like the scene where she's basically like, Trish is like, how did you feel when you did your choosing ceremony? And her mom was like, I wasn't nervous, I was terrified. And it's like, oh great. So then we see them actually go to their test, their choosing ceremony test, and oh my gosh, oh, the feels. It was different than how I pictured in the book, because like in the book they were all just kind of in a cafeteria, and then they took their turns going in. And this one, it's like they line 5 of them up, and they each have a different room, and then they like look at each other and they step in, so it's like dramatic. So you saw like Caleb and her like step in at the same time. So we see Tori, and Tori's like, here, drink this, and Trish was like, okay, and she just like throws it back. And then we go to, now I don't know if this was changed for the trailer, but we go to her trapped in the water, which book fans will know that wasn't what she experienced in her choosing ceremony. That was what she saw in her Fearscape when she was already part of the Dauntless like initiation process. So I don't know if they changed that, but my gosh, that scene looked fantastic. Shailene Woodley, all the awards for you right now. Oh my gosh, when she like tapped on the glass and she's like, it's not real, and then, like the glass like explodes, I was like, oh, I was like, Jess, get me my inhaler. So then Tori, of course, is like, your results are inconclusive. And Trish is like, how is that even possible? And she's like, you need to find somewhere where they can't find you. Even the things that don't come exactly, like the lines that don't come exactly from the book, are just perfection. And they show Trish, and like she chooses Dauntless, obviously, and then they show her jump off, which we've seen before, so it's still cool, but not like, And then, who's there at the bottom but Thor, and he's like, welcome to Dauntless, and I'm like, like, oh my gosh, I was just, Theo James, I didn't like him when he was first cast, I thought he was too old, but he's perfection now, and I apologize for every doubt I had about you, Theo James. You are golden. Oh my gosh, you're perfect. So then, I'm trying to think, what happens then? Cut to 4 training his initiatives, and I guess they changed it now, there's only 2 states, physical and mental. Oh, the fortress feels when he goes, keep tension here. I was just like, oh my gosh, I may or may not have passed out at that point. It got really blurry. Oh, it was so beautiful. And then we saw the scene where Toby shows off his tattoos, and he's like, I don't want to be one thing. I want to be kind and brave and smart and selfless. And I was just like, this is not okay. And we see the scene actually, which is going to be one of my favorites, I can tell, when the simulation attack is happening, and Tobias and Trish are like walking together like the robots, and then all of a sudden they get separated, and you see Trish just like with this like burning look on her face, like, Tobias, and then you see Thor with like a look like Trish, and Theo James, Theo James is just perfect. Like, he captured everything I thought of Thor in that moment, just like this like heartache, like he's losing the only person he's ever cared about. And Shailene Woodley, phenomenal actress, as I said. There is one scene, I can't tell exactly what it is. I think it might be when her mom dies, because I see like brown hair like falling, but her face is just like crestfallen, just destroyed. And then we end with the ziplining scene. It was only for like 2 seconds, and like if you blink you would have missed it, and it's kind of hard to put together because it's like flash, flash, flash. But then I saw the zipline and I was like, it's the zipline! It was kind of funny though. The only like, not even complaint, but just weird thing, the Dauntless in their train, that did not look as badass as I thought. They were just like rolling down a hill, whereas in the book I thought like they had to like jump onto the building, which maybe they don't have to do that for school in just the Dauntless compound, because I know they do have to do that at the Dauntless compound, because there's a clip in a previous teaser where Christina and Trish are jumping, and you can see them like, they're like, oh, we're gonna have to really do this, oh jeez. So yeah, it looked like effing perfection. I can't even, it was weird when I first started it, and then they showed like the corn husks, because I was like, am I watching the right movie right now? And then it was like they showed her hair, and I was like, yeah, I'm watching the right movie. So basically, this looks like the best thing ever, and I'm so super excited. March 21st can't get here soon enough, and I can't, I'm looking for more posters, because I love all the posters. It's just, this movie looks like absolute perfection. It looks like they kept everything from the books, and I can't stress that enough. Even the stuff they changed, it seems like they made it in character. Actors seem like they really understand their characters. The only thing I was upset about was not upset, but like we didn't get a good look at Caleb. We just saw him in his choosing ceremony thing going in, you know, and I would have liked to see a little more of him. So try and find the Divergent B-roll if you want to see more, though, because that had some really good stuff. That had the Ferris wheel scene, which looked really cool. When Trish and Tobias first meet, when she jumped, they had that, and it's not good footage exactly, because it's the B-roll camera, so like you can obviously tell they're filming a movie, so that kind of takes away from it, but it definitely shows you a lot more. If you don't want it to be spoiled, I recommend not watching it, because it, like I said, it's got the simulation scene, the attack scene, like it's got everything. It's got her meeting with Caleb, and then how could I have forgot the kiss? They showed the fortress kiss. That was when I just kind of lost it. I was like, this isn't happening, this isn't real. Oh, after all the movie flops we've had this year, please let this movie make a lot of money. I need to see Insurgent. I need it, please. Oh, tell me what you thought if you saw the trailer. I mean, I saw one girl, she was like, or boy, I don't want to judge, but because it was on Tumblr, but she or he, Shim, they were like, this movie looks nothing like what I pictured, and these actors look like they completely are stupid. And I'm just like, you're wrong. Like, normally I'm trying to be like, yeah, that's a fair point, you know, you got your opinion, but you're wrong. So, if you watched the trailer, which I hope you did, and if you haven't, go watch it now. Seriously, even if you haven't read the book, you're like, what the heck is Divergent? Go watch it. It looks fabulous, and oh my gosh. And I read that they're going to show the trailer before Catching Fire, so I'm going to probably like pee my pants before Catching Fire even starts, and then the end of Catching Fire, I'm just going to be sobbing, and it's not going to, you're just going to find me like this. Oh, I'm so excited! March 21st, I need a TARDIS to get me to March 21st, please. Oh my gosh, so go watch the trailer, tell me what you thought. Are you excited as me? Alright, tell me what you thought. What do you think of Shailene Woodley? What do you think of Theo James? Is he as gorgeous as you? I have like 5 posters of him on my wall. I'm not even kidding you. So, alright, bye. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You see, first poster. Second poster, you see, yeah, first one I ever got. Ripped that out of an Entertainment Weekly magazine. Third poster, I told you I got a lot, oh yeah.